Welcome to another episode of Steemy. We are talking about flagging, downvoting, and how that influences the community on Steemit and how it creates a disruption in, well, techniques and strategies from users who tried to get the most out of the reward system. So Bernie Sanders has delegated his Steam power away from Randwhale, the popular upvote service, and he created a downvoting, flagging bot network that he's now using to censor, or not necessarily censor, but to demonetize or lower the money reward for these people. And what we can see here is the account that is basically leading the whole pack here. It's called YouGotFlagged, and it started 2 days ago and has since given daily flag reports about people who have been downvoted in order to reduce their rewards, which according to YouGotFlagged and probably Bernie Sanders running this website or this account, deserved it. Because, well, they were raping the reward pool. At least this is the tag that he's using here. And that's a couple of users here mentioned. Then, oops, I think I clicked on the wallet here. And we see there's 38,000 Steem in the wallet while we're already looking at the wallet. Here is the entire overview of all the accounts that are in this bot network together, at least from what I discovered, which are worth about 1,070,000 Steem. And we see the cyclist with 288,000. We see engagement with nearly 500,000. We see next gen crypto with 142,000. iFlag trash with nearly 60,000. Demo truck with nearly 100,000, although 100,000 delegated away. And random thoughts 25,000, and Steam services with another 22,000. And all these bots are now downvoting these people that YouGotFlagged has on its list. The first ones were unknown to me, except for Earth Nation. I have seen this account a couple of times. I don't really know what's going on with them. According to this report, using bots to upvote posts to $1 plus view and reports of scammy behavior by community. Alright. Then let's go to the next flag report. Here, look at this. 11 comments self-voted by Virus707 just before payout. $101 returned to the reward pool. When it says returned to the reward pool, that basically means that when an account is downvoted and the money reward that it had previously is now not taken out of the reward pool, instead stays there. And yeah, this is what it's referring to. Then on the bottom we have posters who will be regularly flagged by this bot network here, which is Noganu. Need I say more? This is an infamous person on Steemit who, I don't know much about this person, but he's really disliked by the majority of the old league, the old guard. And a couple of others here. Now Earth Nation made it on the regular list here. And let's go to the one from today actually. So this is this one, and here we see $478 return to reward pool, a couple more users here, and now we also see Trev or Trafalgar, who is actually a very popular, famous member of the Steemit community, but he has started to do this Trev account, this new account of him that is producing memes and Twitter-like comments, funny stuff, 3-4 times a day with very high self-upvotes. And this is what, well, Bernie Sanders is criticizing here, and he has started to demonetize these posts. As you can see here, he's demonetizing the posts that are already 6 days ago, not those that are fresh, which makes it much more difficult to combat this behavior. So it's very effective downvoting here from Bernie Sanders. There's another person here now that has been downvoted. Where was it? Here's Sweet SSSJ. He downvoted her $60 return for ridiculous reward amount. And then there's the Dollar Vigilante, also very famous member of the Steemit community. Auto-posting with 0 community engagement. 2 downvotes here. So interesting. So this is a completely different approach. So it's not like an abuse that he is, why he's downvoting them, but it's rather, well, a dislike of how that user is interacting with the Steemit community. And I must say, I agree with the criticism. It's you can post very successful things here on Steemit, but never interact with anybody, not even in your own posts. I mean, you don't have to read other posts, that's fine, but you should at least make an effort to reply to a few comments on your posts. Even if you have hundreds of comments on your posts, you can still answer a couple of them. That would be just nice. If you don't do that at all, well, that's not really cool. So, however, is that worth a downvote, demonetizing that, or less monetizing it? Well, that's up for discussion. Let's have a look at what's going on with Trafalgar in more detail. So here is Steam supply for the user account Trev, which is that account in question from Trafalgar. And as you can see here, he got 1,252 US dollars upcoming for the running week, and it's actually even going up here in numbers, as you can see. So he's even doing more altogether. We can scroll down and you can see here that he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 posts a day. He even more, 7, and he gets 163, 181, 228, 218, sorry, and all these super high numbers every single day because he's a whale and he can do so. He's upvoting himself with a Trafalgar account. I must say, this is I really like Trafalgar. He's very funny and I like his style and everything, but this is tough. Look at this. Account is getting 0.17% of the reward pool. So he's basically getting 1/500th of the reward pool for himself every single week. And that is crazy. That is crazy. Of course, he's entitled to do so in a way because, well, he's a whale and he has the power and he can use it as he pleases. But then again, Bernie Sanders is a whale and he's using his power as he pleases. So this is what's coming out of this now. Another user in question was, let's have a look. That was Content Junkie. And I had already my eye on Content Junkie for weeks and months. He is doing these posts that are just image and then quote from text, read more, little footer, that's it, and then big bot upvotes. So this one hasn't gotten any upvotes yet, but if you scroll down, you see there are everywhere a few big ones in between, but also a lot of small ones. So he's not really doing that for every single post. He's doing that specifically for profitable rounds with the bot tracker, and he was already doing that before the bot tracker was even released. So he's all in for trying to make the most out of the least effort. I never really liked this behavior, but hey, I mean, it is possible. However, now again, the ramifications are that someone like Bernie Sanders is using his bling bling to make this guy ring ring. Yeah, well, it's crazy. Let me know in the comments what you think about all these voting, downvotings, this flagging thing that is going on with Bernie Sanders. Do you like what he's doing? Do you dislike what he's doing? My personal opinion about this, I like that he's now very transparent and does these reports about users who are actually really doing questionable things. Of course, it's always discussable how bad it is what they're doing and what gives him the right to do so, besides the mere system that allows him to do so. So yeah, super interesting dynamic that has started to appear here on Steemit. I like where this is going. Still not really knowing what my opinion is about downvoting itself, but the dynamic that is being created here I think is very healthy for a Steemit community that is trying to really take itself serious. Alright, let me know in the comments all your thoughts, and I talk to you very soon.